Good morning, student. It is a Hindu NEET biology coaching classes. We have planned to regularly post some NEET coaching class material and explanation. Okay, today we are going to take classes for digestion and absorption. Because why we are choosing for this topic in past time means human physiology is a vast subject that human physiology only carrying so many marks in that NEET examination. Because only we are taking that digestion and absorption for past topic is a past video also. Please support, share and comment and subscribe my channel into NEET biology. Okay, please continuously see my videos. Please comment if anybody problem and any suggestion is there, please post it. Okay, first you see that syllabus in that NEET digestion, under digestion and absorption you see something. First one is the alimentary canal structure and digestive glands, and another role of the digestive enzymes, because the enzymes is involved in that breakdown of the food molecules, mostly in the enzymes only, and another hormones also. Some of the process also involved in the digestion. One is a peristalsis, some movement. This is also going to discuss after the end of the sessions also. Okay, and the remaining you see subjects caloric value of the proteins, carbohydrate, fat also, and digestion. Digestion means excretion of the waste material from the body after digestion. Okay, this is called digestion. Okay, and next if your digestion problem is there, in that digestion problem is there, some of the disease also will occur. PM, indigestion, constipation, vomiting, jaundice and diarrhea also will occur. First today we will discuss about only the alimentary canal and related digestive glands only. See, first of all, taking the introduction, what is need of the food? Food is need for all living organisms. Okay, because food consists of some of the macromolecules. One is a carbohydrate, proteins, fat, vitamin, and minerals. The vitamin and the minerals both are required very minimum level. And food gives so much of energy that is only essential for food of all organisms. Next, that the food consists of some of the organic material. This organic material is useful for the body growth and repair of the tissues. This is important one. Next, food material contains some amount of the water also. This water is useful for metabolic process and also prevents dehydration of the body. This is helpful for the water usage. Next, simpler things in the digestion, the biomacromolecules. The biomacromolecules means which is carbohydrate, proteins, fat. This is also called as a biomacromolecules. Okay, which is present in the food. These biomacromolecules actually present in large size. These biomacromolecules cannot directly utilized by the body, but it should be break down and converted into the simpler substances. Okay, based on this one we are given digestion explanation. Okay, see what is digestion. The process of conversion of the complex food substances into simple observable forms. Simple substances are simple observable forms. Simple observable forms means if you break down into complexes into simpler forms, automatically body will observe this type of the food or food substances. This is called digestion. Okay, this digestion is carried out by one of the system that is called the digestive system. Okay, by two type of the process. One is a mechanical and another one is a biochemical method. Mechanical means some of the movement is carry the food material from mouth to the intestine or stomach. Okay, and another biochemical method means some of the enzymes are involved in digestion process. That is called as a biochemical methods. Okay, this is called as a digestion. Next, in the digestive system is a consist of the two systems. So one is a alimentary canal and another one is a associated glands. Okay, first we will take the alimentary canal. In this alimentary canal, it is starting from the mouth. Mouth is a anterior opening. Okay, it is a begin from anterior opening is called the mouth and end in the posteriorly, that is called the anus. Mouth to anus. In between some totally 8 organs is there. We will discuss later. This is called alimentary canal. Okay, totally. First organ is a mouth. Okay, the mouth is a opening only, which leads to the oral or buccal cavity. Leads to mean that is a open buccal cavity. Okay, the second organ is a buccal cavity. One of the organ. The buccal cavity has a two types of the organ inside. One is a number of the teeth and another one is a muscular tongue. Okay, two organs. First we take it that the teeth. In your book given 3 definitions is given. You carefully note down. One of the questions came last year also. First one is a thigodent. Thigodent means is a tooth is embedded or fixed. Embedded or fixed in a socket of jaw bone. Socket means some of the area. This is called thigodent. Okay. Next one here, dibodent. Di means already you know 2. Di means 2. This is one of the type of the dentitions. Okay, type of the dentition. How to teeth is fixed inside of your mouth. This is called diphodent. Okay. During your life cycle, in particularly human beings, 2 types of the teeth is developed. One is temporary milk or deciduous teeth, which is initially in the childhood or infanthood, you have that temporary milk or deciduous teeth. After this is replaced by permanent or adult teeth. Okay, because 2 type of the teeth is present in your cavity, that is oral cavity, is called dibodent. This is second term. First one is a thigodent, second one is a dibodent. Okay, third term is a heterodent. What is the meaning hetero? Hetero means a different. Okay, hetero means different. Hetero means different. For in your mouth area, mouth cavity, have the 4 different types of the mouth is present. Okay, what are the mouth? One is a incisor, is mentioned as a I, canine C, and the next one is a premolar PM, and is a molar. Okay, 4 different types of the mouth. Okay, here another one is given dental formula. See, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 means 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolar, and 3 molar. Okay, that is only for lower jaw. Outside they were taken. See, incisor is a 2, canine is 1, 2 premolar, and molar is a 3. Totally 8. Same this side also 8. Totally lower jaw is here 18 plus 18, 16. Now upper jaw another 16. Totally 32 different variety of the teeth is present in the mouth. Okay, this is called the dental formula. Okay, next, in your teeth, the surface of the teeth having one of the hard chewing material is called enamel. This enamel is helpful for mastification of the food. Mastification means crushing. Crushing of the food. This is one of the important enamel. This is present in the mouth also. Okay, the mouth portion is over. Next one is a tongue. Okay, the tongue is a freely movable muscular organ attached to the floor of the oral cavity by frenulum. If you just lift your tongue in upper side, some tissue like structure is there, that is called the frenulum. See in your diagram. Okay, this is not given in your book. This is taken from outside. This is called the frenulum. Okay. Next, in your upper surface of the tongue, okay, some of the projection, some rough structure is there. That is called as a papillae. See, some dot. Okay, this is called as a papillae. Inside of the papillae consists of the taste buds. This is structure of the taste buds. The taste buds only observe different taste from your food material. Okay, this is called taste buds. Third organ, apart from mouth, buccal cavity, next one is a pharynx. The pharynx is the next region of the oral cavity. The oral cavity leads to the pharynx. The pharynx is a common passage for food and air. Okay, food and air both are passed through pharynx only. That is a very important. Okay, next, in the pharynx only, after pharynx, that is divided into two types. One is a esophagus, food pipe, and another one is a trachea. Okay, see, that is a oral cavity. Here is a food pipe. It is called as a windpipe. Okay, food pipe, windpipe. After pharynx, that is divided into two. One is a esophagus and another one is a trachea. In this section, we are going to discuss only for esophagus only, because on the respiratory system, we are going to discuss in the trachea. Okay. You see, one of the small cartilaginous fluff. Cartilaginous means one of the soft bone that is a cover is called epiglottis, which is helpful for prevent the entry of food into the glottis. Glottis means opening of the windpipe. Okay, see, this is called the opening of the windpipe. Here, okay, here is called opening of the glottis. Upper side is called as epiglottis. Okay, during the swallowing, that food materials should not enter into the trachea, that is a windpipe. This is prevented or stopped by the epiglottis. Okay, epiglottis, one of the cartilaginous fluff. Glottis is a opening of the trachea. Okay, can you understood? Epiglottis, here is a glottis. Okay, next is called as a fourth part is esophagus. Okay, next portion esophagus. Esophagus otherwise called as a food pipe. Okay, this is thin long tube. This is passing through the neck region, thorax region, and a diaphragm. What is meaning of diaphragm? Thorax, you know, it is a lungs present in this region. This is called as a thorax. Diaphragm means this region is divided into the thoracic region and abdomen region. Thoracic region means it's a lungs region. Abdomen means the intestine, small intestine portion. This portion is called as a abdomen region. That both are separated by the one of the thin membrane that is called as a diaphragm. Okay, and this esophagus is going to open J-shaped bag-like structure is called as a stomach. This is called as a stomach. This is portion is called as a esophagus. Okay, here some of the sphincter. Okay, sphincter means some of the valve-like structure is present. This is called as a muscular sphincter, or otherwise called as a gastroesophageal sphincter is present. Same like the end of the stomach also another one sphincter also is present. This is called pyloric sphincter. Okay, pyloric sphincter. Two sphincter is present. Here is muscular sphincter. Here is pyloric sphincter. Okay, this is for opening of the stomach. Over. This is two sphincter is present in the stomach. You note down. This is very, very important. Next one is a stomach. Okay, the stomach already we saw that is present in the left portion of the abdominal cavity, which has a three regions. Okay, first one is a cardiac region. Okay, this is called is a cardiac region. Is a entry portion is cardiac region. Next one is a first portion. Second portion is fundus. Third portion is a pyloric portions. Okay, three region by stomach divided into three region. That is only mentioned. Cardiac portion, which is entry portion, and the fundic region. Next one is a pyloric portion. This is open into the first portion of the small intestine, that is called as a duodenum. Okay, three region into the stomach. Next we are going to discuss about small intestine. Small intestine also three regions. One is a duodenum, first portion. This is called as a U shape. Okay, and another already we have discussed. This is pyloric sphincter. Okay, one of the valve is present below the stomach, that is called as a pyloric sphincter. This is another one important. Second portion is a jejunum. It's a long coiled middle portion. You note down, long coiled middle portion. Third one is a ileum. Ileum is a highly coiled, open into the large intestine, or otherwise called as ileum is a large portion of the small intestine. Next we go for the large intestine. Is a seventh parts. Okay, you see that this picture is clearly mentioned. This is called as a duodenum. Duodenum means here only pyloric sphincter. Okay, it's a first portion duodenum, second portion jejunum, third portion ileum. The ileum is open into the small intestine portions. Large intestine, open into the large intestine. Okay, next we go for the large intestine. In that large intestine, first portion is called, this area is called as a cecum. Okay, this area is called as a cecum. Okay, in this area they have a small blind sac. Okay, this is called appendix. In this appendix, symbiotic microorganisms are living. Symbiotic means beneficial bacteria. Some of the beneficial bacteria also present inside of the appendix. Okay, this is vestigial organ. Vestigial organ means initially during that evolution period, human beings are taken as a food material, very raw from nature. At the time, appendix secreted some of the hormones that will helpful for the digestion. Nowadays, human beings are taken the food material after cooking only. Okay, nowadays the appendix is not useful. That is called as a vestigial organ. Okay, that is mentioned in your book, is a appendix in the cecum regions. Okay, you see that is a small blind like symbiotic microorganisms is present. A narrow finger-like tubular projection is called as a vermiform appendix. It's a vestigial organ arising from the cecum. Cecum portion. Cecum is the first portion of the large intestine. Okay. The cecum open into the colon. The colon is a three parts. You see, this is called as a ascending colon. This fully. This is called as a descending colon. Transverse colon. This is called as a descending colon. Ascending, transverse, descending colon. Okay. The last final portion, this descending colon is open into the final portion is called as a rectum. After rectum, have small opening open through outside, that is called as a anus. Okay. That is also mentioned in your book. See, ascending, transverse, descending colon. Final portion is rectum. Okay, final portion is called as a alimentary canal. Okay, this is called structure of that alimentary canal. Structure of the alimentary canal. Next one we are going to discuss layer of the alimentary canal, wall of the layer of the alimentary canal. Okay, this is possessive 4 layers from esophagus to rectum. From esophagus to rectum, this wall of the alimentary canal possesses 4 layers. One is a serosa, second one is a muscularis, third one is a submuscularis, fourth one is a mucosa. Okay, serosa is the outermost layer, and muscularis have a 2 layer, inner circular and outer longitudinal layer, and another one also oblique muscle layer also present in the muscular layer, and mucosa is the innermost layer. Okay, next one, how to made up? Serosa is made up of thin mesothelium with some of the connective tissue, and muscularis is made up of smooth muscles, and submuscular is made up of loose connective tissue. In the mucosa not mentioned anything. Okay, in that what are the things are contains in this one? First one is a submuscularis, which is contain nerves, blood vessels, lymph vessels. In duodenum, some of the glands also present. Okay, in the submuscularis. The mucosa, which is consist of villi. Villi is a observing unit. Okay, this is a layer of the wall of alimentary canal. That is a picture. Serosa, outer layer, and muscularis, and submucosa, mucosa. Lumen is a central gap. This is called as a lumen. Okay. Next, we will going to discuss for that villi. Villi is a observing unit. Okay. In the mucosa layer, note down, mucosa layer only forming the villi. Mucosa layer forms a irregular folds, that is called a rogue in the stomach regions. Okay, this is small finger like structure is called as a villi in the small intestine only. The small intestine portion, mucosa layer form a finger like structure, which is called as a villi. villi, villi. Okay, these villi have consist of that 3 parts. They are mentioned. One is a lacteal, which is a network of capillaries and lymph vessels. See, this is capillaries and lymph vessels also present. This is called as a lacteal. And another second terms that were mentioned, mucus. The mucosal epithelium has goblet cells. This goblet cell is secreted some of the mucus, okay, which is helpful for the lubrication. Okay, one of the important goblet cell. You note out this one. And next, crypta libercune. Crypta libercune means, you see the pictures. See, this is one villi, this is another villi. In the basement, there were formed some crypt-like structure. Okay, this is called crypta libercune. Crypta libercunes. See, mucosa also form glands in the stomach, gastric glands, crypt between bases of the villi. This is called crypta libercune. Okay, and another microvilli. In the microvilli means here above the villi some of the projections level is present. This is called microvilli. This is called microvilli. Okay, this is called microscopic projection. This is called microvilli, giving brush like border. Okay, this is only for alimentary canal system. Next, we are going to discuss digestive glands. Okay, in this portion we are discussed only for 3 items. One is a salivary glands, second one is a liver, third one is a pancreas. Okay, the salivary glands is a 3 items, is a pair of glands, 3 pairs of the glands. One is a parotids, is a nearby cheek. This is called as a parotid, number 1. Number 2, submaxillary or submandibular. Okay, this is called as a submaxillary or submandibular. This is second one. That is a lower jaw. And another one is a sublingual gland. Okay, it is below the tongue. Below the tongue. This is three pairs of the glands is present in the buccal cavity: parotid, submaxillary or submandibular or sublinguals. You are remember it, submaxillary and submandibular both are same only. Okay, you remember that position also: cheek, lower jaw and below the tongue also. Okay, this is secreted at salivary juice in the buccal cavity. Three glands are secreted in the salivary juice in the buccal cavity. Second gland is a liver. Liver is the largest gland in the body. Weighting about in the adult is a well developed adult is 1.2 to 1.5 kilogram. See, this is a high largest gland that is present or situated in the abdominal cavity just below the diaphragm. Already discussed the diaphragm. What is meaning of the diaphragm? That is one of the thin membrane that is separated thoracic cavity under the abdominal cavity. Okay, liver has here two lobes. One is left lobe of the liver and another one is a right lobe. One is a left lobe, another one is a right lobe. Two lobes. Okay, this is liver. Liver is otherwise called as a hepatic also. Hepatitis means the disease is directly affected to the liver only. Okay, that is called as a hepatic. The two lobes is called as a hepatic lobes. That is structural and functional units of liver. Okay, containing inside of the liver containing hepatic cells arranged in the form of the cords. Small round like structure that is called as a cords. Okay, inside of the liver consists of the hepatic cells arranged in the cords. Okay, next one, each lobule, hepatic lobes, is covered by thin connective tissue sheath is called as a Gleason capsule. You see, if you cross section of the liver, you see something layer, that is outer layer, serous layer, and next layer is called as a Gleason capsule. Gleason capsule. Okay, in this part of liver, this is very important. You see, the liver is secreted bile. Okay, this is secreted by the hepatic cells. The hepatic cells is present inside of the liver. Okay, this bile is passed through the hepatic duct. Hepatic duct. Okay, in this region is not mentioned some of the lobe. Okay, here this is right lobe, this is left lobe. Okay, bile is secreted by both lobe, that is carried by bile duct, some of the duct. Okay, this is bile is stored in the muscular bag like structure that is called as a gallbladder. This is called as a gallbladder. Okay, these have some of the duct or cyst. This is called cystic duct. This is called cystic duct. And the cystic duct combined with the hepatic duct. This is called cystic duct. This is called hepatic duct. Okay, form common bile duct. If you write it, cystic duct plus hepatic duct equal common bile duct. Okay. Next one, the bile duct and pancreatic duct. And another side, this is also pancreas, na? This is have a one of the duct. Okay, this is called as a pancreatic duct. And this is also common bile duct. The bile duct and pancreatic duct open into the duodenum. The duodenum is a first portion of the small intestine. Okay, through the both are combined and form one of the duct. This is called as a hepatopancreatic duct. Okay, hepatic duct and pancreatic duct both are combined and form a hepatopancreatic duct. This is called hepatopancreatic duct. Over here also one of the sphincter valve is present. Here see mentioned. This is called sphincter of OT. Sphincter of OT. In your book is mentioned sphincter of OT. Okay, that is called as a liver. Next one is a pancreas. Pancreas is considered as a both exocrine and endocrine glands. We will discuss later in that endocrine gland system what is the meaning of exocrine, what is the meaning of endocrine. Simply one of that easily observation, exocrine glands means that is secreted enzymes. Okay, that is secreted enzymes. Endocrine gland means hormones. Enzymes is helpful for digestion, hormone is helpful for growth. Okay, you simply remember that one also. Okay, that is pancreas is present in between U-shaped duodenum. Okay, already told exocrine portion is secreted alkaline pancreatic juice containing some of the enzymes that is helpful for digestion. And the endocrine portion secrete hormones, which is secreted two hormones, one is insulin and another one is a glucagon. The both functions we will discuss later. Okay, that's all. Now we will recall our some of the questions. Okay, you see which of the following terms describe human tradition. This is already last year 2019 NEET question. Okay, already we have discussed two terms only. Thygodon. Thygodon means this is embedded inside of the socket of the jawbone. Dibodon means in the lifespan two types of the teeth is present. One is a milk teeth and another one is a permanent teeth. Heterodon means different types of that teeth. Molar, premolar, incisor, canine. Okay, answer is here 2. Next one is here. The tongue freely movable muscular organ attached to the floor of the oral cavity by the answer is you see papillae, perineum, taste bud, trachea. Answer is here perineum. Third one is here the upper surface of the tongue has a small projection called as a papillae, some of which pair taste buds. Okay, but this is questions you should give blank is wrongly taken. Answer is here papillae. And another one is a fourth one is opening of the windpipe is called epiglottis is a cartilaginous flap. Pharynx is not answer, but the answer is a glottis. Next one is a esophagus is not passing through the following one of the organ. One of the organ. Okay, neck, thorax, and a diaphragm. Answer is a pharynx. Sixth question. Which one is not opening of the esophagus? Not opening of the esophagus. Muscular sphincter, otherwise called as a gastroesophageal, and the cardiac portion of the stomach. This is also entry portion. Pyloric sphincter. This is only closing area. This is connected to the duodenum. Seventh question. The dash portion of the stomach which open into the duodenum. Cardiac portion, pharyngeal portion, pyloric portion. Answer is a pyloric portion. Symbiotic microorganism present in the dash where is vermiform, appendix, cecum, colon, jejunum. In the cecum. Which one is not present in the villi? Lacteal is present, microvilli is present, crypt of liver cone is present, Gleason capsule only not present because this is present in the liver capsule. The following one of the salivary gland is located at the below of the tongue. Which is one? The parotid, submaxilar, submandibular, and